What's up, Burke fam? I am Steve. Hashtag Team No Sleeves from Burke Family 54 Comics. And in today's live stream, we are going to be talking some Batman spec as well as our new comic book day hauls. Before we do that, let's go ahead and hit that intro. All right, I am joined this week, just like I was last week, actually really the last 2 weeks, by my friend Mike V. What's up, man?
What's up, everybody? How's it going?
Dude.
Of course, have to show up in my lair, my classroom that is just decked out.
I love that
mostly DC stuff, but you know, it is what it is.
I love that your man cave is your classroom.
Oh, dude, absolutely. Well, I've moved a few times, and I'm just like, oh, it's so much easier having my memorabilia all over my walls in my classroom.
Right?
You know,
Right?
a bunch of my colleagues are like, it's like your room's a comic book shop. I'm like, thank you. I appreciate that. I like the kids to know who I am, man. And what better way to do that than put my loves all over the wall?
Dude, it looks amazing, for sure.
Thanks,
really
man. I appreciate it.
It looks really, really good. We have a lot of people in the chat already. We appreciate it.
Let's go.
I will say this. So the first week, we just did just a new comic book day haul, hangout, talk, all that. And it went so well that we decided to do one last week, and we kind of turned it into a Venom spec. And then everyone's like, do a Batman spec. And we will.
Oh, of course, I had to pick my favorite character. I'm so down.
We'll talk about that. But tonight's live stream is brought to you by comicbook_pressing on Instagram. Protect your comic book investment for as little as $10 by pressing it with comicbook_pressing on Instagram. His name is Eric. He does an amazing job. He's the only presser I use. And if you use my promo code BURK54, you get free shipping back to you. So if you need some comic books pressed, make sure you check out comicbook_pressing on Instagram. He's a sponsor of today's live stream because we got some pressing questions like a week or two ago, and we decided to just go ahead and make him our weekly sponsor, as well as our sponsor for our Thursday night chat. Okay, let's go and hit the chat and see who all's in here. Ruben Guzman, always with the gold. What's up, man? Cowabunga, Morphin time. Hashtag Team No Sleeves. There we go. Luis, what's up? It is time. It was time. Ryan, what's up, dude? I was listening to a little bit of your podcast, Cosmos, on the way to Walmart tonight. Tried to see if they had some more Ninja Turtle stuff, and of course they didn't. RJ McCready, what's up? That's not family friendly. Mike V.
I'm in the chat. What?
Is it? What's the whole thing with the sign? It's not even signed, bro. Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's not even signed, bro.
Not even signed.
Punch. That's the dude.
Yeah, that is.
Carlito asked if this was live. Come on, Carlito. You know it is.
Carlito is also here. What's up, Carlito? This is your awesome boy, your soccer player, right?
Hayden, what's up, dude? Thanks for joining the chat, buddy.
And he got that slab from you like a month or two ago.
Oh yeah, that he got the full run of Civil War, including Civil War #2, where Spider-Man reveals his identity. That's in a 9/8.
What's up, Austin LeMay? How's it going? It is live. Yes, we are live. It's not even signed, bro.
Oh man!
Oh my gosh, it's jumping on me. I teach high school. He teaches.
I teach high school as well.
What grade?
Mainly freshmen. I got a section of sophomores, but mostly freshmen.
9/8s. We got some 9/8s tonight. I got some 9/8s.
We do actually. Yes.
I don't know if mine's a newsstand. Let me look. Is it a newsstand?
I sold mine, and it was not a newsstand.
No, it is not a newsstand.
That's one of those books I won't settle for until it's time for me to just buy a 9/8, probably.
I think I should resubmit mine.
I think you should too.
#1 Batman spec, Hella Risen 3 will be a $1,000 book this time next year. Have to print run of Venom 3. Think about that. We'll talk about that.
Do I have that book to show today?
Ben, what's up? That's a Ninja Turtle.
Oh, that's right. What's up, Ben? How's it going, man? Hey, that's a guy that picked up a Batman spec book because I talked about it in the shop. He knows.
I have that exact book right here, actually.
Yes.
Okay. I think we got everyone. I think everyone's saying hey. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with our new comic book day haul. First, showing off what we picked up this week, and my haul is obviously going to be guilty. My
Hey,
haul.
that's okay. We like it when people listen because we talk about things that we know about. I'll be the first one to tell you if I don't know something's going to hit. But
Yep.
we've been in this game long enough to know kind of what happens and what doesn't.
And you said something, I don't know, like a week or so ago about first appearances, spec books, key issues. They're going to happen in 2 titles or within 2 universes. And you heard that from another YouTube comic book person. Why don't you go and say what that is real quick?
Okay, just so you know, this is an old saying, right? But if major first appearances, big storyline changes, epic events are going to happen in the Marvel and DC universe, it's going to be Spider-Man related in Marvel, Batman related in DC. That's where all the big stuff happens. Think about it. Venom's exploding, going nuts, right? Venom comes from Spider-Man. Well, what about the Black Winter, all that kind of stuff? Sorry, but the guy that wrote that was writing for Venom first and then branched out. So, it can all tie back to both.
And I will say that the Black Winter kind of hype has kind of died down a little bit. So.
Dude, big time.
Okay, all right. I'm pretentious. These guys are the real deal. I appreciate that, Carlito. Appreciate that.
Appreciate it, Carlito.
We're gonna go and show off our new comic book day haul.
Okay. Mine will be a little boring this week because mine will just be reading, but I have a lot more of the other thing, which is why I didn't bring anything to show.
Here we go.
Let's do it.
I picked up a Venom 9 today.
Now, is that one yours?
This one's not mine.
Okay, good deal.
This is for Panda. I have another one already. It's actually in the box waiting to be unboxed. I need to record that tonight so I can post it on Friday. I got here 2 days ago. I just haven't unboxed it yet. It was being pressed by a guy, comic book _pressing. So Venom 9, got that for my friend Pandawesome316, first Dylan Brock, which we talked about a week ago. If you want to know about why we think this is the biggest book in Venom or one of the biggest spec books in Venom, watch last week's live stream.
For sure.
Okay? First,
I actually picked up 2 of those this week.
Did you really?
I did. I got 2 more Venom 9s.
The Department of Truth, #1. Written by James Tynion, the 4th. It's supposed to be some conspiracy theory book about how they're all true. So we'll find out about that.
I've debated getting that book. I don't know.
I want to read it. I just want to read it and see if I like it.
Okay, let me know what you think.
Okay. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers #54, because of course, right?
That power crystal.
Oh yeah, this is from issue 25. This is a foil reprint of it.
That's so cool.
Power Rangers 54. I did grab it this week. I grabbed it. I didn't forget it.
There it is.
Yes, my dude Wally West, right on the cover. He's the best, no doubt. And then, yes, of course, Batman 3 Jokers, #2, which I have not read. I've not read any of the books yet. This is non-spoilery talk tonight. We're just showing off our new comic book day hauls and just talking some spec. So
don't ask me how I feel about that storyline so far. I haven't read the second one. I just read the first one last night, but would just say it's not good.
Oh, you don't like it? Well, I liked issue 1, so we'll see how issue 2 comes out. You ready to show off what you got?
Am I ready to read? Sure. Let me read some stuff here.
All right. Oh, you don't have it with you.
No, I don't have it with me. Like I said, I have so much Batman stuff, and I feel like that's going to devolve into so much spec talk and conversation that I was just like, I'm just going to go ahead and read what I picked up in various things. And to be honest, compared to what I normally get, it was a little slow this week. Nothing crazy. I saw you only picked up a couple books that came out this week.
Yeah. Well, they didn't have the TMNT Raphael, the best of Raphael #1. He got.
They didn't have that.
It's supposed to be here in like a week or 2. It didn't ship to him or something.
Oh, weird. Well, dude. So get this. Amber Key at the auction yesterday. She was trying to sell a lot. She got Batman 100 before she got the 3 Jokers Part 2.
How does that happen?
That's a good question. I almost told her, hey, take a picture of those panels and send them to me because I want to know right now.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah. So
Batman 100 comes out next week if people didn't know. That's the ending to the Joker War, basically.
yeah. So I was like, send me the panels right now. So,
Yep.
but
Happy
yeah,
New
that's right.
Year.
Shout out to her, by the way. My shop pulled a goof and put my Batman 99 1 in 25, the one that you have on display next to you, back on the shelf, and it sold. Of course it did, for the price that they were selling it for. But Amber hooked me up. She was like, hey, trade me some spots for your raffle that you have going on with your buddy Chris, and I'll send it to you. And I'm like, you are too awesome. So thankfully I have that on the way. But anyway, what I picked up this week, I got Batman 3 Jokers number 2, 1 in 25, and Batman 3 Jokers number 2, 1 in 100.
Oh, wow.
I have both for the first issue, and believe it or not, that makes 2 Batman 3 Jokers number 2, 1 in 25s. Dude, one of my LCS managers, the one that gave me the deal on the thank you variant of Batman 92, Batman 92, the sketch cover 1 in 25.
Yeah.
The one per store. He gave me the 1 in 25 for Batman 3 Jokers number 2 at cover price.
Whoa.
I know.
That's
my people love me, man. This book, surprisingly going for some money. Multiverse's End.
Is it really?
Number 1 I got, and the 1 in 25 with Captain Care on the front, like,
oh, that
going
one's for
ham.
money.
Dude, yeah. I got it, but that thing is going for stupid money right now. For funsies, I picked up Strange Academy number 1, 4th print. Picked up Batman Joker Warzone, both covers, cover A and cover B. Nice. And honestly, dude, I got 2 copies of the Raphael book, so I can just send one to you. If it's all the same to you, man.
I mean, you don't have to. Like, he ordered 10 copies, so I definitely want to make sure I buy
Dude,
one.
I still got to send you that and a book we will talk about in our Batman stuff. I still got to send you the Batman and the Signal issue 1, first appearance of the Signal. So I mean, nice. I might as well just throw that in there when it comes. So.
Oh, that I did not grab that book. I feel like I should go grab that book real quick. There's that person, the Signal. I have his firstie. Let me go grab it.
You have do it. Go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna grab it real quick. It's just right here.
Oh yeah, no, dude, that's the thing. You have that one, and then I have his first, in character costume appearance. But yeah,
I'm grabbing it real quick. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. So that's my pickup for this week. Like I said, a little slow. I'm excited to read Warzone. I think that's going to be cool. I think Multiverse's End is going to be cool. The fact that they DM me about what?
What happens in 100?
Oh yeah, dude, for sure. DM me, man. I mean, I'm going to read it regardless.
Captain
I'm super stoked about it.
Yeah, I went to.
Dude, that cover is insane. And then when I saw what it's going for, I'm like, what?
$35.
People don't know who Captain Carrot is.
They don't. 50. Another one's listed for 50. Another one listed for 40. So.
Dude, I know it's up there for a 1 in 25 that just came out of a side title of a story, not even that's a one shot.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
So should we just start showing off some books here? What's up, 69 Chop Shop?
Dude, my stack is so tall. I don't even know what era we want to start, or if I want to do slabs first. But
Well, how many slabs you got? I got a dozen.
I was about to say, you have more than me. Dude, I could show 1 and then you show 2 and then we can kill the slabs. I have 6.
Okay, perfect. Hey, how can I do? Oh, well, yeah, he's only on Instagram, so.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay, RJ. No worries.
All right. Well, how about this? I'm going to show 2 trades.
Oh, okay. There you go.
I didn't grab any more. I just saw these and I was like, oh, I should probably show these. The first one I'm going to show is probably the most overrated Batman story ever.
Oh gosh.
I'm
afraid to see what he pulls out.
I don't think it's as good as everyone says it is.
I might have a hot opinion on this.
I have it, and I've only read it once. I bought it from Reggie, actually. Batman.
Oh, okay. I'm okay.
Death in the Family. I don't think it's as great as everyone says it is.
Okay, I will say this: if Joker becoming the Ayatollah and all that wasn't in it, it'd be a much better story.
I don't know. It's
Like
just
that
not.
whole Joker becoming a diplomat and all that, dude. It got weird. It got really weird. So, me personally, of course, I have all 4 issues, but
Right.
I mean, it was weird, man. Definitely not my favorite story. Obviously, if Jason Todd wouldn't have died, no one would be talking about it. We're being
True.
honest.
True. And the next one, this was suggested to me to read. I have a ton of other Batman trades. I didn't feel like grabbing them all. I just saw these and I was like, oh, I'll show these off real quick. This was suggested to me to read when I made my very first YouTube video. It was suggested to me by Comic Head 84 Kenny, and then several other people told me I should read it, and I thought it was pretty good. Batman Earth One by Jeff Johns, Gary Frank.
You ever read Volume 2?
No, I have not.
Dude.
Is it good?
Okay, I'll put it to you this way. When it comes to things Batman related that Jeff Johns either was writing or said he was going to write, and I waited forever for it, I am much more excited for Volume 3 of that to come out, written by Jeff Johns, than anything the Three Jokers could produce.
It almost seems like the Three Jokers, like the way it's drawn, though, it almost seems like it's in the same universe.
I mean, it might be, but dude, I thoroughly enjoyed Earth 1, Volume 1 and 2 for Batman. So
Okay.
I'm begging him to write Volume 3. It's so good. They both end with amazing cliffhangers.
There we go. Okay, so that's my trades. I'm going to let you go and start showing off some books. What we're doing is we're showing off some of our favorite Batman books, and we're going to talk some spec about what books we think you should.
All right, let's see here. Oh, let's show off this one. I recently purchased this book. It's definitely one of those stories of, dang, I really wish this was packed better, because it has a slight tear and a bent corner now. But, it is what it is. I do love this book. I am happy to say that I own it. But first book of Hush, Batman 608, second print.
Oh, 608 second print. Dude, that book's fire. It's like $150 raw.
Dude, easily. I got a deal on it, but like I said, a couple spots that need some love. Eric can fix one of the things, but he can't untear a book, but that's okay.
Yeah.
It is what it is, but still worth a whole lot of money with, considering the low print count and stuff. It is just an epic Jim Lee cover. I've had at least like 3 different frame posters of this hanging up in places.
Awesome.
Gotta love it. But like I said, just in case you don't know what this is Batman 608, the first issue of the Hush storyline. So,
which is also,
wonderful.
in my opinion, kind of a little overhyped. It's good, but it's a little overhyped.
I don't know if I call it overhyped. I feel like it doesn't get enough attention, but it's not the greatest Batman story ever, but it's definitely top 10, easily top 10.
Oh yeah, easily top 10 for sure.
Yes, but no, I'll start off with that one, and then let's see. Let's throw. What do I want to throw up next? I'm trying to get something from a similar era here. I just have so many modern things.
I see that thing behind you, and I was like, he's gonna show off that one thing behind him that
I actually don't have that anymore.
What? You got rid of it without telling me?
I sold it. I knew it hurt you too much, man. I know it hurt you too much. I'll throw this up here. Batman Gotham by Gaslight, signed by Mike Mignola.
Boom, dude. Nice.
This is actually a gift from my head coach last year at our soccer banquet.
Oh, nice.
He's like, hey, I got you a signed comic book. I don't know what it is, but it's Batman, so I figured you'd like it. And I'm like, what? I was just like, what? Yeah, exactly. So just in case you don't know, one of the best Elseworld stories out there, and also a great animated movie, Gotham by Gaslight. It's about Batman having to track down Jack the Ripper in Victorian England. So really, really fun story. Definitely a nice key to have, and a really cheap one too. Not that expensive a book to own, but definitely a good one to have.
Nice. Boys.
So yeah, we can go with those for my first 2.
I don't know how many. Do you say you have a whole bunch of raw books?
Dude, I have a ton of raw books.
I have about a dozen.
Absolute ton. So yeah, we'd have to. I was about to say, let me categorize, because like I have some.
You don't have to. You can just show off whatever, man. Mine's not in any order.
Side characters. I mean, I have all my.
All right, I'm going to show off a book while you're doing that.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
All right, I'm going to show off 2 books here. So we were just talking about this character. I needed to go grab the firstie. It was right there. I went and grabbed it. Yeah, Batman 21 from the New 52. First appearance of Duke Thomas, who becomes Signal in Batman and Signal #1.
That's right.
Mine is a pretty crispy, clean copy too. Probably 9.6, maybe 9.8. It's clean. And this is a really good storyline too. Batman Year Zero.
Oh, dude, that's the volume that I'm on right now in my New 52 read.
So good.
I finally have obtained all of the runs for that.
Nice.
This is the one that I should put in it. Sorry, go ahead.
Batman Rebirth #1, one shot, signed by Tom King, who kind of ruined the last 35 issues. But when I got this signed, this was like right after like the whole Marry Me issue, which is I have that in a 9.8, and I'll show that off tonight. So Batman was huge, and I met him and Clayman. I did not like Clayman in person at all.
Yeah, you told me that story.
He's not personable or sociable. He's weird. Tom King, super awesome, nice guy.
Well, I'm sorry. You saw what he posted on social media this week.
What did he post?
Oh, you didn't see? So he was talking about how they're working on that the Batman and Catwoman.
Oh, Clayman posted it, not Tom
King. No. Dude, Tom King would never post anything like
I was
that.
I was the one who sent that to you.
Oh, dude, trust me, I saw it in many avenues. But yes, you did send it to me. But dude, that was the biggest joke I'd seen in a long time.
So if anyone who didn't know, Clayman tweeted out an image from the Batman and Catwoman #1.
Oh man, I can't believe it.
The series that him and Tom King are doing together is bigger and better than anything written by Donny Cates and Venom. Anything they're doing basically.
He said better than Watchmen and
Venom.
Yes.
And I don't know if that's a joke.
It was alluding to a tweet that Ryan Stegman had made 2 years prior, where Stegman said that what we're working on in Venom is better than anything in Watchmen, and I think something else. And so,
so it was they were talking about each other.
Yeah, it was like a clapback.
So it was kind of like a joke to each other.
Right. It was a jab. Yeah, it was a jab at Donny Cates and Venom and all that stuff. So yeah, that was a.
We got a super chat, man.
No way.
Two Brothers Comics, Berkey Burke and the Berkey Bunch.
Oh, let's go.
What's up, Nick? How's it going, man? That's got to be Nick. Nick always calls me Berkey Burke and the Berkey Bunch. It's usually reserved for the Thursday night chat, but I appreciate.
You don't think Dustin would be nice enough to super chat you?
They are great people over Two Brothers Comics. I've really appreciated.
Oh my gosh,
and working with them.
I'll tell you what, I love how upfront and honest they are.
Yeah,
about everything, even if it's not nice. Like they are not afraid to call out and be honest about stuff. I really enjoy their content,
like the Spec talk and scout books and all that. Yeah, I like it too, and they work really well together as brothers.
Oh, 100%.
One of them making insane, awesome edits. The other one being kind of like
I love the unboxing with the taking the box knife out and stuff.
Like together, it works perfect, and they both give each other crap every night on their Saturday Night's Babylon. It's great. So I appreciate the super chat, Nick and Dustin from Two Brothers.
Yes, for sure.
Your channel is awesome. Everyone should check them out.
Excuse me.
They passed me in subs, and then I passed them, and then they passed me again.
It's a good race to have.
They actually also, I do want to say, please make sure you check out their video they put out yesterday. It was an announcement video for TMNT The Last Ronin #1.
Yes, check that out. Yes.
It's a video where the cover for Simple Man's in the 616 it's a tribute to Edwin the Comic Jabroni. And I feel like everyone should definitely try to get one of those to support, obviously the Jabroni family, because if you watch the video, it shows how it's a salute to Edwin. And I definitely think you guys should check it out. And it was a great video and awesome stuff. So thank you again for the super chat. I feel like it was a joke. You know, we were just saying it may have been a joke just to get people riled up.
Oh yeah, you know, and it's a nice little jab, and you know, it's fun banter. You know, it's really what I bet it
It was
is.
nice. It's nice social media fodder.
Yeah, I don't think there was anything malicious behind it or anything like that.
No, you ready? You ready to show off some books?
Sure. Speaking of your Duke Thomas, I have the cover A of Batman and the Signal #1, the first and cover appearance of the Signal, you know, from the pages of Metal. So Scott Snyder, you know, and his protege making a feature in the latest issue. And then this is the cover B of Batman and the Signal #1, which obviously personally I like this one better.
So
it's a great showcase.
It is nicer. From what I remember, they were doing like a little side story leading up to Batman and the Signal #1 at the end of like all the Batman issues, like 5 in a row. Do you remember that?
I don't.
Okay, they were doing it. So
yeah, I don't doubt it. But yeah, there's a 3-issue miniseries. I have all 3 issues. I had picked up, I want to say like 3 or 4 of this cover. Send it off to I'm going to send it to the street team as AOKs. But yeah, I actually found this cover. Definitely keeping that. I just think it's super cool. That cover is really nice.
I'm going to make a Burke Family 54 Comics street team shirt, and I'm going to have one. I'm going to have them made, and I'm going to send them to you, Panda, and Carlito.
Dude, let's go. That's what I'm saying.
There we go.
Squad.
Squad.
Found this one with you guys, actually. Not with Carlito. It was me, you, and Panda. But Batman 28.
That was in Wichita. Yes.
Yeah. Found this digging in boxes. This book popped up on.
I have that book too.
Yeah, this book popped up on Comic Tom's countdown thing, and I was just like, I don't think I've seen that book. And so, you know, a secret glimpse into Batman Eternal, which later, you know, became a series. But you know, look at these guys. You know these guys, these 2 guys. You know,
Snyder and Tynan.
They're kind of a big deal now. It's Blue. What his first appearance in here?
Harper Row.
Yeah, Harper Row. Isn't there a code name Blue something? I don't know. Anyway,
Bluebird or something. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think it's Bluebird. But yeah, first appearance in that book. That's a nice one to pick up. Speaking of the New 52, right? You know, this is always a nice book to have. That I know someone who has it in a 9.8. I can't remember who it is, but you know.
I don't know who that guy is.
I don't know who that guy is. Harry's a douche, but you know, anyway. But Batman #1.
Did you just say Perry's a douche?
No, I said I heard he's a douche.
Oh.
I am picking up another one of these tomorrow, along with another first Talon, first cameo of Court of Owls, and first full appearance of Court of Owls this week. I'm picking up a pretty solid run of New 52 Batman tomorrow, actually.
Well, you know what? Since you just said it, I actually have it. This was actually very next on my poll here. I have the entire run.
I know you do.
In readers' copies, and I'm just gonna show off just the first 6 or 7. You know, issue 0. So I've told this story many times. I found pretty much the whole run one time at vintage stock and like 9.8 caliber. This one I actually bought online separately after, because I did send one in to be graded, and it came back at 9.8. This one's probably 9.4, 9.2, but I bought it for $20, $25. Heck yeah!
Oh, for sure. Yeah, that's easily a $50, $60 book. There it is, first Talon.
This one
and
probably 9.4, 9. Yeah, probably 9.4. Still near mint. And then
that's right, Bearded Comic Bro. We were just talking about that.
I love this cover. This is probably my favorite cover in the entire run.
Dude, that thing is sick.
It's so sick, dude. I feel like I should get this graded, man.
Dude, with the Court of Owls, and then supposedly, rumor has it that Matt Reeves is going to introduce them
Yeah.
by the end of the movie.
That one actually is not 9.8 caliber, so I'm not going to get that one graded. But I definitely want to get one at some point. Love this cover too.
Dude, how sick would Robert Pattinson versus a Talon be in live action?
Oh, yeah. This cover is pretty sick too. I mean, every one of these covers in the whole run is great. Yeah, we already showed off the 21. And then this is the hot one right now. And mine,
Dude, yeah, it's almost worth as much as the first issue.
And mine is 9.4.
And I believe in the long run it will be worth more than the first issue.
9.4 probably.
There it is, first print. First full appearance of the Court of Owls.
Boom. I described this as the first 6 issues. First 6 issues. So I get the whole run. I'm not going to show off the whole run. The first 7. 0. Well, 0 is more like an annual, but you guys know what I mean. 0 through 6 is what I grabbed there. So.
Oh, yeah. Good grabs. Let's see. I just had oh, here we are. I don't know why I grabbed both copies. I think I have 3 now. But Batman 77, probably the most noteworthy thing that Tom King did in Batman, besides ruin a wedding, is killing Alfred.
There's a 21 bearded.
Yeah, the first Duke Thomas. Yep.
And is that the one I gave you, or
what? One of them is, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have 2. I have a third one at home, and I also have a second print of this book.
Nice.
One thing that always bothers me about this cover is, I know this is so picky, but like the logo is so pixelated and PlayStation 1 looking. Like it just bothers me. I'm like, come on, we're in the 77th issue of this run, and that's the graphics you put on this thing. But it is what it is. And then of course, right after that happened, I went ahead and picked up the Batman Pennyworth RIP. And honestly, when this came out, I actually thought, I was like, you know what? Maybe they'll keep him dead for a while.
And they have.
I've been really, really happy with it. I mean, I just like for things to be consequential,
Yeah. Thank you, H Factor.
Yeah, thank you so much, H Factor. We appreciate it. Let's see. I don't know where to go. Let's do a shout out to Punch here for putting these books up, because he initially put this book up. And for those of you that don't know what this book is, this is the first in-canon appearance of Batman Beyond referred to as Terry McGinnis. Now, people argue Superman, Batman 21 and 22 are the first appearance of Batman Beyond in continuity.
What does CGC say? Because that's the end-all, be-all, I feel like.
Well, here it's in flux right now. And, that's why I'm kind of giving some background, because Batman 21 and 22, they refer to him as Tim, like Tim Drake,
right,
is Batman Beyond. And then when they came out with the toy,
they referred
to it as Tim.
That's right.
The toy. And then it didn't match the TV show. So then this is the first issue he's referred to as Terry McGinnis. So, and we'll show another issue of where this whole in continuity versus in comics thing comes into play. But these have just skyrocketed in value, because even if it's not the first appearance, this is the first time he's referred to as Terry McGinnis in continuity, not Tim Drake.
I didn't even know that, honestly, about all of that, because I'm not a huge Batman Beyond person.
Right.
I heard a little bit about that from Mark Spector Comics, which is a good friend of mine. His name's Dave. And then I heard more about that on Comic Tom's channel. And then there's a whole discussion with one of the people that, I think his name's Batcave Comics, I think, on Instagram. I don't know. There's a whole huge discussion where he got in an argument with Tom about the first appearance of Batman Beyond, but they did a whole video on it. And
and then, of course, the big money book of this is the second print.
Oh, baby.
And so he put this book up, and he started a reasonable price. And I'm like, Punch, I would bid, but, I'm kind of looking for that second print. And he goes, oh, you mean this one? And I'm like, oh, because this book is a stupid low print run. I want to say like maybe 5,000 at the most. Like, it's super low.
Very rare.
If I read it correctly. But yeah, this is the second print, and this one is the one that's your big money book. So these are definitely going to get sent to Eric to get pressed. And sorry, go ahead.
9.8 of that book is $500.
Yeah, it's stupid. And the beautiful thing is no one's done anything. What's up, Zach? Nothing's been done with this character, like at all. And the fact that people are tracking down to see what's going to happen next, that's
true.
It's telling. It's telling. But yeah, those are some Batman keys I really like. But I like to put things into perspective. Those are some big money books, but books that don't cost a whole lot that might pay off in the run. I ended up picking this up for $1 in your very first auction.
Oh, nice.
Excuse me, Los. Shout out to Los for hooking me up with this book. First appearance of Victor Zsasz and Jeremiah Arkham.
Yep.
So just a really low budget Batman key to pick up. Definitely one that you want to pick up right now, because I can tell you right now,
I got one of those for $3.
Yeah, like you can hardly find those in dollar bins anymore. You can find the whole rest of the first 4 issue run, except for that number 1, and usually people got it listed $15-$20.
Yep.
So, but you can usually find that issue. I got these ones that I'm mailing off to the street team.
Appreciate
First appearance of the Signal. Oh, dude, hey, if I'm the one backing the Spec, I gotta back it up, So, we'll do this one. I'm a huge Batman animated series fan. Humongous. I actually have, the Hot Wheels Batmobile back there. Anyway, of course, this is a book that I encourage everyone to pick up. That's kind of it's remained a little bit steady. What's up, Kid Collector Comics? This has remained pretty steady as a decent value book.
Yes.
This is the first appearance of what people are calling Lady Deathstroke. Obviously, she hasn't been referred to as that, but she's essentially Deathstroke's apprentice. The idea of this character existing, which of course Paul Dini is a freaking genius, and I love that guy so much. Ty Templeton does a great rendition of the animated series universe in these books in comic book form. So I have a couple of the first prints. I have the variant, which I love the variants because they're just a great callback to the show.
You got that from my store, right?
Not this one.
Okay.
Not this one. But I did pick up another one. I do have a second one.
Nice.
But yes, that one. And then, of course, I have the limited trade Peach Momoko cover.
Peach Momoko.
Of that book. And honestly, Peach Momoko's hit and miss for me. It is what it is. But I love the fact that she brought Harley Quinn back to her roots, the original style, which is my personal favorite. I don't like the motorcycle fetish, red, blue, pigtail crap. That's just me. But, love that cover. So those are definitely some keys that you can pick up pretty decent price.
I have a Teespring store. Yes, I do. T-shirts, masks, stickers, tank tops, long sleeves, hoodies, mugs, all of that stuff.
Yeah.
I sold one. I sold one of those books that he just had, one of the variants for $30 shipped. So.
Yeah, you just gotta, it's a niche market, and when people don't know what book that you have, that you're putting up, it's hard. It's really hard to communicate to people.
Oh, dude, yeah, absolutely. People can say whatever they want. Nice.
Dude, heck yeah. Shout it out, man.
Any publicity is good publicity, is what I say.
That's right, for sure.
Bearded Comic Bro said this earlier, and it was literally one of my next books. You know what it is.
I know what it is, because I don't have that book.
Batman 77, Death of Alfred, Clayton Crane variant. I don't know if you guys can see that. What is that? It looks like it might be signed. I don't know. I got it signed when he came to Topeka, so that was cool. And
dude, it was sick.
It was sick. I'm going to show off a couple books that you have shown off already, just 2, and then we can go back to you, and then we can. I don't know how many more you got. I got 4 more raw books. I didn't grab all of mine. I just grabbed like a handful. I wasn't very scared.
And as you know, I definitely did not grab all of mine.
No, you didn't. Oh yeah, absolutely, man. Cool. I actually just subbed you, I think. I don't know why I wasn't subbed before, but yeah. Oh, dude, nice. It looks
Yes.
great. It looks great with that,
That's the only SIG you can get on that
with the
book.
bottom like that, red. Yeah, looks great.
Yes.
Clayton Crane is the man. Yes, he is. Okay. 608.
Yeah, first print.
And this is probably,
Such a cool cover.
I don't know if those can get out. So this is probably like an 8.5, which is fine. I'm not going to get it graded. So it's not the second print, so what's the point, right?
Well, it's just, I would be, to
so-
me, I've been arguing with myself because I have the full first print run along with the, what is it, the 3 variant covers of the last one of the Hush run. And like, once I think about, oh, hey, I'll grade the first one. Then I'm like, oh, but I love that Joker cover. And then I'm like, oh, I love that Superman Batman cover. And then I'm like, oh, first appearance of Thomas Elliott, first appearance of Hush. And I'm just like, I do not want to get, 16 books graded, just to say, like, I might as well get the whole run graded. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard. I argue with myself about that storyline all the time.
First Tommy Elliott. This one, so I bought it on like Amazon, I want to say, and like one of the pages was like completely messed up. And I
no.
sent a picture to the seller. I'm like, this isn't what I want. Obviously, it says it's great condition, and it literally, as soon as I turn the page, this is what it is. So I sent it back, and it sent me another one, and this is probably a 9.8 candidate. And this is, since I don't have the second print of 608, this is the second best thing here. First,
honestly, in the run, yeah, for sure.
First, Thomas Elliott, who becomes Hush.
Well, unless you have that stupid like Diamond Roundtable Summit issue of 608, which is literally worth thousands of dollars raw.
Thoro Kuboro. Well, sorry, Thoro Comics. He used to be known as Thoro Kuboro. He has one of those.
Dude, those things are worth insane money.
Yeah, both of us do too. We're both teachers.
Kid collector, we get it, man. We'll
probably hang out here till about 10:30 or so.
Yeah.
I got 4 more raw. So I don't know if you want to show off some.
Sure.
And then we'll show off some, and then we'll go to the slabs. And
speaking of books that you randomly come through, for those of you that don't know me outside of Burke's channel, I do a lot of I do auctions and buying and selling, and along with collecting. And this is one of those books that I bought, a while back. I've had this, quite a long time, and I've always had it in storage, kind of put away. And I came across it looking through it, and I was just like, oh, I knew it's Batman 655. The market's first appearance of Damian Wayne, which sickest cover. I got, wrong way. Got it on the wood plaque, behind me, hanging in the room.
I used to have a copy of that. I actually have 2 copies of that. Now I don't have any. Yeah,
and I had it, and it's one of those things where like you pick up one of your books and you're looking at it and you're like, hold on a second, let me look, and I'm just like, dang, this is a good looking book. You know what I mean? I'm just like, right. I don't remember it being in this nice a condition. So this is definitely going to get sent off. But like I said, those of you that don't know, Batman 655, this first appearance of Damian Wayne.
That's a tough one to get a 9.8. Like there's a lot of copies that have corner dings and.
Oh yeah. I just like, I got to be that guy. But it's a pretty book, man.
All right, Jay Blitz.
The spine slide, man.
Nice.
I mean, like I said, super sharp corners, the back's clean. Like I picked it, I was like, I'm just like, ooh, this book is nice,
666 is his first appearance as Batman.
I do have that one. 666 is his first appearance as Batman in an alternate universe.
Mm-hmm.
And then some say that 656 is his first full because he only appeared in X amount of cameo or panel and blah, blah, blah. It becomes his thing. But you kind of have to go what the label says. The label says 655. Another one I'll put up is one that's kind of quiet right now. But I only have the cover A and the 1 in 25 with me. I know I have at least 3 more of cover A and 3 more of cover B. But this is Batman 96.
Okay.
This is the first appearance of Clown Hunter.
Oh, nice.
And I have
the
1 in 25.
Nice.
So first cover appearance as well as first appearance.
Which that cover is what James Tynan IV has as his display
Yeah,
avatar.
and I really was wondering. I'm wondering if I missed an Easter egg or something. This is something that Blitz pointed out one day. I forgot. I didn't realize his kneecaps say 99,
Yeah, I know, and that's
and I
what.
was like, something had.
And he thought something big was going to happen in '99, but
I
nothing.
did too, and I'm like, all he got was a 2-page spread again,
I
and I
know.
was just like, am I missing something? Like I feel like we missed something,
I don't know.
or he's just trolling us.
I guess
There's that too.
I don't
So,
know, man.
but yeah. So let's see. I'll go ahead. I have 3 other characters before I get to that'll kind of lead into my slabs that I want to do, and that's
Okay, cool.
Robin King, Punchline, and Batman Who Laughs. But I'll let you. Yeah, I'll let you do. Hey, speaking of which,
They were literally just sitting in my lap.
yeah. So like,
First Robin King, and then issue 3, which is Scott Snyder says his first appearance, and it's an awesome cover.
yeah, you got first Robin King. I happen to have 2 really nice copies that I've kept to slab.
I also have 2 really nice copies.
And then I also have one of these, which I ended up going through like 7 of these, and I'm not. These are going for like 20, 25 bucks. I'm like, I'm not buying anymore. Like, that's
Right.
dumb. I picked up like 3 for cover like 3 weeks after it came out. And I was just like, yeah, we're going to stick with that. And then, oh, sorry. This was kind of in the way. We have the first cover appearance of Robin King, along with his origin and first appearance, all in one book. The 1 in 25 that surprisingly holds a decent value.
Yeah, a 9.8 it's still only going for like 240, 250, which is shocking considering raw it was going for like 300.
Yeah.
But that's all the hype was then, you know what I mean?
Right. Which, if I were you, I'd pick up. There you go. I would pick up a 9.8 if you can, especially at that price right now. Because I got a feeling it ain't going to stay there, but that's just me. And then, of course, Death Metal number 3. This is the 1 in 100.
Oh, no.
That I believe is first Blackest Night, isn't it? Or Darkest Night. Sorry.
Darkest Night. Yeah, Blackest Night.
Not Blackest Night. Yeah, Darkest Night, first appearance. And this is the 1 in 100. So which I think this still holds around like 60, 65 bucks, I think. But that series is yet to resolve. So there's still a lot of stuff.
Buy in on both of those. All right.
Yes, I would.
Sure. I got 2 more raws, and then I'm ready for the slabs. I don't know how many more raws you got.
Okay. Let me do some more raws. I'll do these. This one, Batman 90, first full appearance of Designer.
Batman 99, 1 of 25. Nightwing, beautiful 9.8 candidate.
There you go. So first full appearance of Designer. Designer's got to be coming back, man.
Got to at some point.
He's such a cool character. What rich history I'm sure he probably has. Definitely see him coming back. And then of course your 2 keys here. Here, actually, I need to grab a slab for this one. Shout out to Punch for hooking me up with this one.
Batman 638, when it is revealed, Jason Todd is the real Hulk.
I personally like the
variant.
Yeah.
They're both nice.
I don't know if I like the art style of both, but I do like the variant better, where it's actually Jason Todd, or the second print, the Jason Todd's face versus Batman taking off the helmet. Yes, that's a great one to pick up.
Batman 567, first Cassandra Cain as Batgirl. This seems pressed, but it could be a 9.6, maybe a 9.8. We'll see.
So, Batman 89.
Oh yeah, I have that too. I didn't grab that. I have mine. Mine's a variant by Matina.
Yep. So first, I actually bought that in a 9.8 today.
Oh, you did? How much?
Yeah, $90.
Dude, nice.
Yeah, it surprisingly doesn't go for a whole lot, but
I should probably get mine graded then.
No, I would. Pick this one up. This is the first appearance, first print, first cameo of Punchline
Oh, did you get the variant or cover A in 9.8?
I got the variant, the Matina one,
Okay.
and that's why it was so cheap. That thing, like fair market value, is like $9,500.
And
So I
the
offered the guy
A
a
is
90.
150. That's crazy.
Yeah. So then I have Hella Risen 3. That's eventually
Oh,
going to be sent off.
nice.
Super minty copy of the first print. So first full appearance of Punchline. And then bought this from Punch. Hooked me up with that. This is the variant for Hella Risen 3. Epic cover with the Shazam who laughs, and then just Lex Luthor just getting his butt beat in this story. But anyway, I digress. Very well written story, just no one was reading it. And then when everyone found out first full Punchline was in this, everyone had a conniption fit. And then you couldn't find these books anywhere. So I got this in a 9.8. And as you can see, the label says first full appearance of Punchline. So super happy to have this in a 9.8. Like I said, got this from Punch. Super appreciate that book. Yep, there it is. I just bought that one in a 9.8. The guy had it, and I was just like, he had it originally listed for like 110 plus shipping. I'm like, bro, I'll give you 90 ship for it. And he's like, okay. And I was like, cool beans.
Yeah, mine's 9.8 candidate for sure.
Dude, get it done, man. It's worth it.
First Punchline.
She's only going to get more popular.
I might have to give you a team Nick shirt then. I appreciate you again for another super chat. I need to send out.
Oh, man.
Thank you again, Two Brothers Comics. Make sure you check them out. They just announced that Timothy Ronin, last Ronin, #1 with the salute to Jabroni.
Yes, super awesome.
The third print limited trade. Oh, nice. All of a sudden, I'm starting New 52 Batman on the DC app. Oh, dude, it's so good.
Oh, my gosh. So good.
Okay, are we ready to get into some slabs?
Let me get rid of my Raws. Are you done with your Raws?
I'm done with my. Well, I mean, I have so many others. We're gonna be here all day if I grab the rest of it. You know what I mean?
Dude, tell me about it. Yeah, chat. I could have pulled out my full run of the issues of Long Halloween. I could have pulled out my full run of Hush. I could have pulled Death in the Family.
Yeah.
You know, I could have pulled a ton of stuff. So we could have been here all day.
All year ones.
Yeah, I could have pulled out the year ones. Yeah, for sure. I have year 1, year 2, and year 3 full runs. Those Todd McFarlane covers, the 2, 3, and 4 of year 2 are amazing. Yeah, I have.
Full screen for you here, and I'm gonna go grab a glass of water. I'll be right back.
Dude, go for it. Okay, so round out the Raw books. This one was just a fun one to pick up because he was featured in the storyline. I personally like him as a character. A lot of people say he's kind of the Punisher version of Batman, but you have Batman Who Laughs, the Grim Knight, #1, the one shot, the origin of the most dangerous Dark Knight of all. Personally, I don't know if he's the most dangerous, but I know conscious-wise, he's probably the most dangerous. Definitely doesn't have any of the hold back factors of Batman. Next, just in case you don't know, we're leading into the Batman Who Laughs. So we're going to do this in the order of his appearances. Dark Days, the casting. This surprisingly is still a super affordable book. Okay. This is the first cameo appearance of the Dark Knights in a silhouette in one of the very last panels. People sleep on this book. It actually has 3 different covers that I've finally gotten my hands on, but a 9.8 of this is over $100. So it's slowly catching steam now that people are realizing what this book is. So if you honestly, you could probably pick this up in a dollar bin, in a back issue bin, for dirt cheap. You know, honestly, I think you could probably pick this up for at most $10 somewhere. People really don't know what this book is, so definitely need to pick this up. So technically, first cameo and silhouette of the Dark Knights, including the Batman Who Laughs. Next, we have, I'll show off the second print because it's not as cool. But I have the second print of Dark Knight's Metal #2. This is the first cameo appearance of the Batman Who Laughs. In the very last panel, he disappears right there in the middle.
Tell me you have a 9.8 of that first Batman Who Laughs.
Of this?
No, of Teen Titans 12.
I did not yet. That's one that's going to Eric that's going to be sent in.
Okay.
I don't, because that's a big check. Because I know yours is a 9.6.
But spoiling it. But yeah.
But what I do have a 9.8 of is Dark Knight's Metal number 2, signature series, triple signed by these guys, Scott Snyder, Greg Capullo, and Jonathan Glapion.
Yes, because it is a trio. People forget about Jonathan Glapion. He does all the inking.
He does. Him and FCO are usually on there. But yeah, so Dark Knight Spell number 2 got this slab before they decided the Batman Who Laughs, keys. But this is the first cameo appearance of Batman Who Laughs. So super happy to have that slab. Picked that up for dirt cheap when no one knew what it was. Next, we go through. We'll go through these in most important to least important. Let's do that.
One for $750 in a 9.8.
Which book?
I don't know. I thought, was he talking about the?
Is he talking about Teen Titans 12? He's got to be talking about Teen Titans 12.
He's got to be talking about, yeah.
Well, shoot, that thing still goes for $850, so that's on the low end if someone's picking that up for $750. But I have Teen Titans 12, the first print. Okay, and a crappy dingy bag. I do need to put this in a
Mylar.
Yeah, definitely. Teen Titans number 12, first print. This is the variant. That still goes for some decent money. It just doesn't because, no cool Batman Who Laughs in the background. But still a pretty cool cover. And then we have the Teen Titans 12 foil convention variant. I think it's limited to like 3,000 copies. But the big difference, no barcode and no price in the corner right there. So just in case, don't get fooled by sellers out there that are trying to tell you this is what it's not. Make sure you know the foil doesn't quite go for the same amount of money. And then
$150, $130 raw.
Yeah, and
$300, $350 for 9.8.
Yeah, which is way more. Which is way more than it was going for when I got it. So let's put it that way. I honestly think I picked that one up for like $25.
Wow.
So that was a while back. And then of course you can't go wrong with the Origin.
No, you can't.
Dark Knight's Batman Who Laughs, one shot. This Origin is sick nasty.
It is.
Insane story. Love it so much.
It is Burke nasty.
Dude, it is Burke nasty. So, with that being said, I'm out of raw books, man.
Yeah, we're gonna show some Batman slabs. Yeah, Teen Titans 12, 9.8, first print sold for $720, $630, $698 eBay. I hope we see a big increase. It's an awesome character. It is, and it is Mike V's favorite character.
Dude, he's definitely my favorite new character, other than Batman, obviously. But definitely my favorite new character by a lot. It's one of those things where I'm just like, dang, it really took someone this long to put these two together. Really happy it happened.
I'm going to see if I can try to put this in order here.
Dude, you were just getting super chatted up today.
Is there another one?
Yes.
Dude.
Hashtag Berkey Burke nasty cheers.
Dude,
emoji.
I appreciate that, man.
Let's go.
That's awesome. Okay, I'm not going to go in exact order, so we'll just thank you again, Two Brothers Comics. You guys are amazing. They're awesome people, Nick and Dustin.
Yes.
I'm gonna message my nasty new Panda Brothers group chat and tell Dustin that Nick's spending all their money.
That's awesome.
I'm getting super chatted up by Nick in my live stream. Love it. Thank you again, Two Brothers Comics.
He said Dustin sucks, but hey.
All right, so this first slab, it's not a huge key, but it's the first comic book that I ever remember reading as a kid. And so when I got older, I had to buy one and get it slabbed. I thought it was a 9/8. There are some non-color breaking ticks that I guess I missed, but whatever. I don't even care.
There we go.
Batman 497, The Breaking of the Bat.
And those books, because they were so high print number, are not kept in the best condition when you find them. So it's really hard to get those in a high grade. I know
Carlito Classico has a newsstand, and so does D-Ronk Comics. D-Ronk Comics is 9.8. Is Carlito's a 9.8 too? I can't remember.
I don't know. But if you really want a newsstand of that book, I know where about 25 to 30 of them are.
It's expensive as all get out, for sure. Okay. And then
Not where I know where they are. So if you want one, dude, I could send you 5. So I mean, it is what it is.
Jeez, man.
Dude, there's my guy's got like 30 of them sitting in a long box wanting to get rid of them. So I honestly am probably gonna pick up a bunch of them.
All right, and then this one, we've talked about it all night. Yep. There we go. Nice book. We talked about it all night. Yes, I do have a 9.8 of this. Yes, I got this out of a bin at Vintage Stock for cover price, along with the other ones. It was in such great condition. I'm like, I'm just sending this in. It's 9.8, if not higher. It came back in 9.8. Batman #1, New 52.
Such a sick book, man.
$3, and then I got it graded and it came back in 9.8.
Such a great book.
Love it.
The one shining light of the New 52 debacle.
It's not. I mean, Justice League was pretty good, but it wasn't great.
The initial run was good. Yeah, I feel like people's argument against Jim Lee's art not being unoriginal for the costumes kind of shows really bad in that story. But we can nitpick that all day. That's not why we're here.
Okay, so you're okay. There you go. See, there you go. All right, let's see one of your slabs.
All right.
2-1.
Huh?
We're gonna go 2 for me, 1 for you, because I got 12.
I have 4 left.
Okay.
Or I have 4 counting this one. So kind of love the fact that this is on the back.
Yeah. Love it.
So shout out to HDM Law Comics. Got this from him at auction. This is not clean and pressed, which is why I'm sending this to Eric. And before he cracks it, I'm going to have him tell me his honest opinion if I should or not. Because I see about 2 non-color breaking ticks, maybe 3. This is one of the most iconic covers ever. So happy to have this in my collection. 9.6 Detective Comics 880. One of probably the most legendary Jock cover ever. But everyone gets so uptight because this is such a high dollar book, and they're like, "Well, what happens in it? What's the big deal?" Blah blah blah. Like this is what happens. Like this cover, you've seen it on posters, merchandise, everywhere.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm gonna launch the join button tomorrow.
There you go. There you go.
Thank you so much again, 2 bros. Wow. I'm going to send him a $10 super chat this weekend.
Yes. So definitely super happy to have this. He was kind of upset to hear that I was going to crack it because he bought it. It was a super nice. He did not press it when he sent it off. And like I said, I can tell there are a couple ticks on here that could definitely be pressed out. So I'm fingers crossed, man, that it comes back at a 9.8. But if it comes back at a 9.6 again, that's okay. But I love this cover. Like I told you the last time, when you get the early days of collecting, you're like, man, it'd be great one day to have that book, and then
you get it.
Opportunity K book, and you have it. I'm just like it's so awesome. So awesome that I have this book.
I used to have one.
Used to? What the heck happened?
Sold it. It needed a press, but it was probably 9.4.
You had to pay your mortgage, man? Like, what the heck? You don't sell that book.
It was like 2 years ago when I needed money.
It happens, man.
It was a bad financial time at the time. But I wish I still had it. I bought it for $65, and I sold it for $140 shipped on eBay. So I did pretty good.
Oh no, for sure. That is not a cheap book.
No, it is not. Okay. Couple oldies but goodies. Got this one for $50 raw, and then I got it pressed by my guy, _pressing.
There you go.
Batman 189 First Silver Age Scarecrow, which I love Scarecrow in the Batman animated show.
Yes.
And then this should have came back higher. I need to resubmit this because it's ridiculous. It should be 9.6 all day. There's one color breaking tick. Now it's kind of a big one, but that's it. This grade is bullcrap. Batman 386, First Black Mask.
That's such a great book.
It's dude. The story is really good. If you've never read it, it's so good.
I read the what is it, the dollar one that just came out? What do they call those? The True Believers or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good. So good.
For sure.
So that's Batman 386 First Black Mask. Hey, got a Bat fan collecting question. Do you think Batman 635 costs more than a Tales of Teen Titans 44? I've always wondered, can't see it. Okay. So
I believe there are multiple answers to that question.
They're roughly the same. So they're like I want to say Batman 635, like 9694 is going to run you more than a 9694 of the same book. But at a 98, I believe a Teen Titans 44 runs more than a 98 Batman 635.
Now, I will have to jump in since he mentioned that because it's one of my other key slabs that I brought today. And to be honest, criminally, the books in this run are undervalued. Like Marv Wolfman and George Perez literally, brought Teen Titans to the forefront and honestly did the best writing of this squad ever. This is a 9.4 newsstand. After taking a look at it, it's definitely been cleaner pressed, and it's got off-white to white pages. So I think the most it can get with that is a 9.6. But I've looked at it. This book is insanely difficult to get in a 9.8 because of I know why Carlito likes this book, because he likes that guy in the center right there. It's his favorite character, Deathstroke. But honestly, the reason why this is not worth as much as 635. So first thing is that costume.
Oh my God, Carlito.
That's what I'm saying. So first indicator is that costume right there.
Yes.
His modern costume is so much cooler.
It is.
And the Red Hood did not suffer a costume that looked like that in his debut. So commercialism, display value, attractiveness, that definitely ties into it. Just as that comment says right there, every Titans book is undervalued, but Teen Titans #2 should be crazy valued. And in perspective of these books, it is. And I'm super excited to get my reslabbed one back soon.
We were comparing that to this, right?
Yes, exactly. Except for Doug Monk didn't sign this, so.
Yeah. Oh, is it Monk? I thought it was Mankey.
I thought it was Monk.
I thought it was Mankey, but
dude, let's Google it. I don't care. But mine's a 9.4 newsstand, so and on a black cover, so you can get some. And mine is literally what is that? No, that would be 36 years old.
I took this to a con, and I was like, man, if this comes back in 9.4, it is what it is. I'd be fine with it.
Dude, you got a 9.6, bro.
And it came back in 9.6. And then honestly, it probably, if I resubmitted it and there was a really, really, really good presser and I got the right grader on the right day, it could be a 9.8 because there's one very, very, very small color breaking tick. And then the corner in the back there's just one small non-color breaking tick. And that's it. The rest of the book is perfect.
Yeah. But yeah, these are the books that we're talking about. But yeah, and you just look, the aesthetic of the cover is great. It's the classic Red Hood costume. So technically the idea of the character is right there on the cover.
Man,
it wasn't 1984 or what I like to call the death of the 70s costume. It was rough.
I wish you would have signed mine in silver right there. That would have been sick, but
that would have been pretty cool. I wish I would have had this when I had my books to send in to get signed by George Perez, because that would have been sick. But thankfully, my Teen Titans #2 is signed by George Perez, so that makes me happy.
This is definitely one of the top 5 books in my collection for sure. I love this one.
Oh, 100%. I was happy to pick this one up. I picked this one up for a great price too, so that's why I definitely pulled the trigger on that book.
Nightwing meets Saturday Night Fever.
That's exactly what I'm saying. If it was the logo with the sleeves and the black and blue, like that would be different. But
Yeah.
Jason Todd or Red Hood has been cool since he came out.
True.
Nightwing, not so much.
He's gone back and forth. Yeah.
Yes.
You want to show off another slab? How many more you got? 3?
I got 2 left.
I got
But
1.
I know that you have one just like this one. So.
Oh, should I grab mine?
Yeah, might as well. Yeah.
Winning.
We are twinning hardcore. Well, mine's an older label, but I don't care.
Who cares? 9.8.
9.8's a 9.8.
9.8. Batman Killing Joke. First print.
Yes.
The label reads Joker cripples Barbara Gordon, Batgirl embossed cover with a classic back cover as well.
Oh, yeah.
So this is definitely a must for any Batman fan, any Joker fan. This covers.
And it's criminally affordable.
It is.
This thing's only like $200.
$200 at 9.8.
Yes. So get yours.
Hey, what's up, Selwyn? How's it
What's
going?
up, Selwyn? But yes, we're definitely twinning. But yes, this is a recent addition to my collection. So happy to have it. I unloaded my raw one that I had saved forever to get slabbed because
this is my second copy. I did sell my first one, and then I was able to grab another one. I got this for $33 on eBay one night. Shipped.
That's so awesome, man.
And then I sent it in. Never got a press. 9.8.
So awesome. Those square bound books, man, they hold so well.
Okay, I'm gonna save. I got one. I'm gonna save the AOKs for last. I got 3 AOKs that are Batman books. At one point, this is my only slab book in my collection, and honestly, I may get rid of it because it's not. It's really not holding its value, unless
Which one?
Unless this new series gets hot.
Which one is it?
No, I sold you. No, I sold a 9.8 of that book. Is what I meant to a guy on eBay who then filed a claim at PayPal saying he never got it. After he messaged me on eBay saying he did get it, and luckily I put the tracking in there and it showed that it got there. So I still got my money, but he got his money back because the guy's a douche. Anyways,
that's awkward.
It was awkward.
Oh yeah.
Batman proposes to Catwoman.
There was hype about that book when it first happened, to be fair.
There was
hype.
I bought this for $50 shipped. So even if I sell it, I break even at worst after shipping. So
yeah.
It's a great book. Mm-hmm. Maybe I'll even do it. Maybe for 2,000 I'll do a giveaway for this.
There you go. That wouldn't be a bad one.
No. So
can't beat a 9.8 slab either.
What's that?
Can't beat a 9.8 slab either.
You cannot beat a 9.8 slab. Okay, and then, like I said, I have 4 more, but this is the last one I'm going to show until you show one, and then I'll show the last ones because they're all
cool.
This is the best Batman story ever, and I got the full run for $45. Batman Year One, Batman 404, 9.8. It used to say that the label used to say like first modern Catwoman, but now it just says Year One storyline begins.
Yeah.
But
I have the first and second print of that book.
So good. I didn't even know. Wow. How do I not know? Hey, Adrian, Panda Awesome from the 316. What's up, man?
What's up, Panda?
So love this book. Love this story. It's the best story ever. If you never read it, that's the best Batman story ever. And I should probably grade the other ones too, because the other ones are probably 9.8.
I'm gonna say Year One is definitely top 5, probably top 3 if I had to count down my stories. I don't know if I put it at number 1, but
Court of Owls is number 2 for me.
Right.
All right, let's see it. Let's see it.
So, final slab that I have to show tonight. I do not have Batman Adventures 12 yet. I have a potential deal in the works for a slab of that, but we'll see what happens. But if you can't get that book because you can't afford it, this is the book that you need to get. The reason why, this is, as the label reads, origin and first appearance of Harley Quinn in DC Universe continuity.
Yep.
So kind of the whole Batman Beyond thing we were talking about earlier, right? It's not her first appearance in comics because that's Batman Adventures 12, but it's her origin and first in canon of DC Universe appearance. And so 9/8 white pages. Super happy to have this in my collection. I told this story many times, but shout out to my buddy Chris Smilko. He actually has this from his years when he worked for Diamond in stupid nice condition, especially in a square bound. Super nice. And he teased me. He's like, nah, you can't have it. I'm like, dude, I'll buy it from you. What do you want? He's like, nah, maybe we'll sell it in one of your auctions. I'm like, dude, I want this book. And he's just like, I bought this and I'm like, dude, I got it. Can't tease me anymore. And he was just like, dude, I was just going to get it graded and give it to you.
Wow.
I'm like, I hate you so much.
Yep.
But hey, maybe I'll have two. Who knows? But definitely a book you have to get. Classic Alex Ross cover. I actually have a couple Alex Ross pictures up in my classroom. This one's always a classic. But yeah, that is my last
Love it. That's
Batman
awesome.
book to show off tonight.
Dude, that's sick. Okay, I got 2 first appearances and then a classic cover. So this one is from Carlito Classico. He sent this along with there it is. Power Rangers number 5, San Diego Comic-Con. That came back in 9/8. Unfortunately, this one did not. And I bet if I resubmitted it, it'd come back in 9/8. I don't know why it came back. I mean, I do based off the graders notes, but they're dumb because if you look at this book, it's beautiful. There's nothing wrong with it.
Dude, it's after a 9/4, they don't even specify what happens. So, oh, that's a sick book.
Detective Comics 1000 Art Germ Virgin variant.
First Arkham Knight.
First Arkham Knight. Look at these beautiful characters on the cover.
Mm-hmm.
This cover is sick. It is.
Hello, ladies.
It's amazing. It's amazing. I've always thought about resubmitting it because I feel like it'd be a 9/8. I don't understand why it's a 9/2. So,
It's only
MLB.
a minus, man.
Been listening for a bit while I'm reading. Hope you all are doing great. I appreciate that. Flash Right, Andrew. Appreciate that.
Yeah, thanks.
Dude, I have
Sure.
no idea. Mike's got more deals. That's amazing.
I don't
Okay.
know if I'd say that, but I
Thank
have
you.
deals in the
Thank you
works
again,
all the time.
Carlito. Appreciate that, Carlito.
Yes.
Okay. And then I won this recently from D-Rock Comics, and he just decided just to do a giveaway because he's too nice. He has this in the second print sketch cover. So he's like, I don't need the first print anymore.
Dude, that second print sketch cover is so nice.
It is. Batman 612, epic Batman, Superman, Jim Lee goodness cover.
That goes for a decent amount of money, man.
I mean,
It's one of those iconic covers. Like, I mean, not quite the level of Detective 880, but it's still an iconic cover.
Superman, Catwoman, Poison Ivy, Lois Lane, and Crypto appearance, Black and Bruised, coupon included, which I didn't even know that was a thing. From 2000,
I didn't know either.
Jeff Loeb story. Thank you, Carlito. Sorry, thank you, D-Rock Comics, for the giveaway. Carlito, thanks for the last book and that Power Rangers book. And then, is that Batman Harley Quinn #1 a second print?
No, it's not. Mine's a first print.
And then there's a story behind it. I'll try to say it real quick. I went to Vintage Stock one day. They were running like a 50% off sale, and they had these bins at the end of their bins because they had too many comics. And it was just all this Rebirth stuff. And I went through it. I got a whole bunch of Wonder Woman. And I remember seeing Teen Titans in there. And I'm about to check out, and I'm like, holy crap, there's Teen Titans in there. Let me go back and see if they have Teen Titans 12. So I go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get to 9, and I'm like, it's probably not going to be there. There's no way it's there, right?
Exactly.
I get to 12. It's there. And I pulled it out. I was like, no way. No way. And it was marked as $1. And then it was 50% off. And then I get it, and I'm paying for it. I'm like, there's a little slit on the bottom. It's not perfect, but you know what? 50 cents. How can you beat?
Yeah, for that book.
And I was just about to leave to go visit my sister in Minnesota. And I knew D-Runt Comics was looking for one of those. And I'm like, you know what? I want to pay it forward. I'm going to give him one. I gave it to him, and he had already purchased one. He sent both to CGC, and they both came back the same grade. So he kept one, and he sent me the other one as an A-OK back so I could have one. Teen Titans 12, 9/6, first appearance of the Batman Who Laughs. And I believe he still has the one that I gave him. I believe this is a different one. There's one color break. And that's, two. There's two color breaks. And still came back a 9. And the corner's kind of rubbed on the back, on the top. But I'll take a 9/6.
Oh yeah.
First Batman Who Laughs.
Easily on that book.
It's a great story.
Dude, I'm so nervous to send mine in, man. I'm gonna be so mad if I don't get a 9/8.
Yeah, if people don't know, I used to do videos from my kitchen, and Carlito would join me, and others would join me. I used to put all my boxes behind me on the shelf. It was not the best setup, and then I moved in here and I started slowly putting stuff on the wall and making it cooler. So, thank you, appreciate that, Carlito. You're awesome. You're
For sure. I will say this: your hair looks a lot better now than it used to.
Thank you.
You were a shaggy dude.
I need my wife to short, and my wife does not, and so, well, there's 3 picks. And it still came back in 9/6. That's awesome. But first appearance of the Batman Who Laughs. That's my last slide. So we'll talk really quickly. Probably 10, 15 minutes. Oh man, it's already 10:30. We'll talk really quickly about what books we think people should invest in.
Yeah, we'll sum it up because we showed a lot and talked about a lot.
So I'm going to say, I'm going to throw out one, and you throw out one, and we'll throw out another. We'll try to do 3 to 4 each over the next 10 minutes.
Dude, should we like narrow it down by like decade or something? Like, there's so much.
Which ones do you think people should get to invest in that'll go up in value? I think, honestly, the book that I just showed.
Oh, that's got to be on the list.
It's only going to go up in value. This is a modern day, like it's this and Venom 3. I mean, we've seen that this holds its value, even though he's changed his. He's like the.
Yeah, because what's the label say when that come out? 17.
2017, first appearance of Batman Who Laughs.
Yeah, 3 years ago.
It's still
where it's at.
It's gone up in value.
Yeah, it's gone up since 3 years ago. Exactly.
It's Batman. Teen Titans 12, first Batman Who Laughs. Definitely is a book you should invest in.
I remember it was a year that Snyder and Capullo came to Planet Comic-Con was when Dark Knights was coming out. So yeah, 3 years ago.
So I definitely think everyone should get that. It'll be 9/8. It'll be 1,000 within a year, and probably 1,500 to 2,000 in 5 years.
100%. 100%.
What you got?
I mean, like to invest in right now, like I said, this has to be on your list. I mean, Batman Adventures 12 is easily going to be $2,500 book here before too long, and a 9/8. You know, to get a book that's still affordable. I know that Steve's not a big Harley Quinn fan.
I hate her.
I know that's why everyone's kind of look at his reaction like, "Ooh, you must think Mike's an idiot." Like, no, it's not that. He just does not like Harley Quinn as a character. I like this Harley Quinn as a character, which is why I love that Paul Dini was able to write the origin and the first appearance in continuity, co-creator with Bruce Timm of the character in Batman the Animated Series. But like I said, I love this book so much. Criminally undervalued for what it is. Honestly, I think, I made a joke in the auction the other night, and Lawman's like, "Mike V, what are you trying to say? People are idiots. They know what that book is." And I'm like, you'd be surprised that people that don't go out and seek this book out and buy it.
Yeah.
Because it's still pretty affordable in the raw. This book came out literally 21 years ago.
I think you can get $100 raw.
Oh, easily. So that one's definitely on my list for sure.
I honestly think the other two books that people should get, Batman 21 from the New 52, first Duke Thomas. I showed it earlier. That character could possibly be a Miles Morales type book. We got
and so to piggyback off of that, initially, and this is why Batwing 19 and 20 exploded as big as they did, because in that whole 5G series,
yeah.
Luke Fox was supposed to become the new Batman.
Yeah.
And it tied into DC moving into a more diverse character staples and things like that. And that was it leaked that 5G was happening, that was going to happen. And then of course DiDio left, and 5G essentially imploded, and instead of Batman ending at issue 100 like it was supposed to and then switching to Luke Fox, it's not doing that anymore. So honestly, I feel like moving into that more diverse place, I feel like Duke Thomas is definitely the next move if they are going to go that direction.
I'm like I said, it could maybe be like UF4, probably not, but
no, I don't know about that big, but I could definitely see the issue 1 of that 3-part series being a big book, because I'm sure the print count for that book was not a whole lot for Batman and the Signal. I don't think people were reading Batman and the Signal during the Dark Knight's Metal days. No. So I could see that book getting big. And for those that don't know, he makes a little cameo appearance in the Joker War so far, when he assembled all the Bat family. So with that being said, he's definitely on the mind. He's a creation of Scott Snyder. Yeah. We both know James Tynion IV is the protege and pays homage all the time to Scott Snyder's vision. So I could definitely see him being a character. That if you want to talk about a true Spec book, that is definitely a true. Those two are definitely true Spec books.
You can get that for Batman 21 New 52 for about $5 to $15 somewhere in there. So
yeah, and like you've seen me do it. You can get the full run of Batman the Signal for $10.
Yeah.
Those issue 1s are going for like $2-3.
So do you want to? Should we talk about Batman number 6 and number 2 from New 52?
Absolutely, yes. Because especially with Matt Reeves' Batman coming out, no one's done anything with a total cinematic masterpiece waiting to happen to incorporate that.
I mean,
have to talk about.
Court of Owls is arguably one of the best Batman stories ever, and if it does go into the movie, whether it's the first one or the second one, which it appears it would possibly be the second one, that would be amazing, because if you've never read a story, it's so sick, and it would transfer very, very well to the big screen. And Batman 6 from the New 52 is the first appearance of the Court of Owls. First full appearance of the Court of Owls with Talons. Number 2 is the cameo, first time they actually say Court of Owls.
What I would love to see is at the end of Matt Reeves' Batman, the Batman, they come across a feather or a mask or something, just like in Batman Begins when they find that Joker card at the end. I would love to see something like that at the end of that Matt Reeves movie.
High.
Huh?
The hype would be so high.
Dude, that thing would go, but dude, those books would go bananas.
It would go bananas. It's already starting to go bananas with the new Batman game coming out.
Oh yeah, but as we know, DC and Warner Brothers love to hit everything while it's hot.
They do.
And if Matt Reeves is going to throw something like that in the end, dude, that would be insane.
I agree, man.
So yeah, I'd love to see that at the end of the movie. It'd be a nice homage piece to Christopher Nolan's trilogy, because I know they're talking about giving Matt Reeves his own trilogy, but he's going his way with the more modern stuff. And to be honest, man, the Court of Owls is our generation's League of Assassins.
It is.
So I mean, they're going to stick around, and they're here to stay, man. And I definitely see, and they're, like I said, criminally affordable right now, even after the game came out. Yeah, they'll just be a little harder to find now, but like I said, for for what I'm picking up like the first, I think, 18 issues of the Batman New 52 run
So
for
good.
like $60, dude.
So good.
Yeah. Like two of those, actually, what, just the first issue takes care of the cost of what I'm paying for this lot. So I mean,
Dude, nice.
yeah, dude, it's I'm looking for that all the time. So it's if you do not have those, you need to do that happening.
You need to read the first 2 trade paperbacks from the Batman New 52. It will blow your mind how amazing.
Okay, and Nostalgia Junkie, the Court of Owls has not. I don't think so. They haven't been used in the Rebirth, have they?
Not in the Batman Rebirth. It was used for 10, maybe 7 or 8 issues, maybe 9. And Nightwing, starting with like issue 60.
Yes, I knew that. I knew in Nightwing they've been used,
That
but not
was-
in Batman.
That was epic, but it's not been in the current run. He did put it in the All-Star Batman for a little bit, but nothing crazy.
Yeah, and then Flash Ray, dude, you got to read that New 52 run.
You got to read it.
Pick up, dude. Go to Half Price Books, pick up the trades. Even the hardcovers are going for like $10 right now.
Do it.
For the Volume 1, Volume 2. Read the Night of Owls kind of spin-off storyline that tied into New 52 Batman. You got to read up on your Court of Owls, man. Amazing organization, amazing characters. Talons are fascinating. If you like animated movies, I like how they tied them into the DC universe. That was more after the Flashpoint Paradox movie came out.
Yeah, I love
the way
that.
they incorporated Court of Owls into the Batman movies was cool. Talon tried to lure Damian Wayne away from Batman. You know, it was really cool how they incorporated that in the whole storyline. So definitely, dude, I really hope like they just find a feather or a mask at the end of the Batman, dude. Oh, dude,
the mask would be cooler.
Dude, yeah, way cooler.
The feather would make people like, what is it? Is it paint? Is it one thing or something else? Who knows?
Yeah, but dude, I could just see that, and then like at the very end, it'd be like, you know, computer analyze, you know, and it's like comes from an owl that's only found in some crazy place, and it's just like the end of the movie. And they'd be like, let's go, it's coming to the next movie.
Punchline? Hellraiser 3, is that one that people should invest in since it's modern?
I mean, I argue with myself about this one just because of how hot it got and how hot it is. I mean, this book is going for like Venom 9 prices. You know, the Hellraiser 3 in a 9.8. So it's one of those things where the market has a funny way of fixing itself in terms of everyone's kind of sleeping on it right now because they want to see what she does by the end of the story. It was teased that she was going to kill Harley because, you know, she slit her throat, and, you know, then they had round 2 of their fight, and then essentially nothing happened. So, you know, supposedly somebody came out and said that she is trying to cure the Joker of Batman. Like that's her mission, you know? So it'll be interesting to see what they do with her. But the fact that DC is giving Harley Quinn a break and at most is just going to relaunch her in Gotham City Sirens thing, and she's much more of an anti-hero versus a villain sidekick. And they're releasing that one-shot of Punchline coming out in, was it December, I think?
Yep, November, but it could
November maybe. Yeah. So she's going to be around for a while, and I really like her as a character. I like her attitude. You know, I always hated how modern depictions of Harley Quinn depicted her as dainty and dumb blonde when she's supposed to be this like psychiatrist. You know, she's a doctor, so she's not stupid.
Right.
But I really like how more modern and angsty and edgy that Punchline is, but with a more mature demeanor in her alter ego, you know? So I'm a big fan of it. If you can pick it up for a decent price, now is probably the time to do it. Because she's going to do something. Like it's going to happen here in either issue 100 or, you know, moving forward with the Batman storyline, that she may be, you know, they may give Joker a break and have her be a main nemesis of wherever Batman goes from here. You know, whether it's the Duke Thomas or, you know, whatever route they go, because there are some interesting 1 in 25s that have been in previews that you're just like, who is that? Or wait, why would they put that on a cover? How are they going to use this? So,
Right.
I mean, I think James Tynan's going to go interesting directions. But no, I think Punchline, that's definitely – Batman 89 is definitely the cheaper one to go for. I know fanboys are mad because that's not the main one because, oh, it should have been in a Batman book, blah, 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 blah. But we know how the market is. It's going to pick the lower print. No one was reading book. Find a way to justify it, and then it sustains its value. So scarcity always has value. But yeah, I would say Hell Arisen 3 is definitely one to pick up. Surprisingly, the variant goes for similar prices. At one time, it was going for more than the cover A was, which baffles me. But it is a sick cover. But yeah, I would pick up Batman Who Laughs stuff, Punchline stuff. Still wondering about Clown Hunter. I mean, I'd pick up some Batman 96s. I'd pick up the one in 25 because I think that one's still going for cheaper than the 99 one is.
Right.
Definitely cheaper than the 92 is. So I would definitely grab some Clown Hunter books, the Batman 96s, the one in 25 if you can.
Batman 89, Batman 92, the one per store 92 as well if you can get it for. I mean,
I know I got it for a decent price.
And I think two more that I want to say, and then I'm good. Batman. Well, outside of Batman 635, which is already expensive, I mean that book is it's going to stay there or get higher. Obviously, Batman 655. You have first Damian Wayne.
Yes.
And then
great modern key to pick up.
And then Batman 666, first Damian Wayne as Batman in an alternate timeline, but as Batman. Those will be two other keys that I think people should grab.
That's like saying, hey, what if 10 isn't worth anything? You know what I mean? Like,
sure.
It's like saying that's not gonna stay a big book. Like, maybe an alternate universe or a different story, but it is what it is. I mean, Batman's son becoming Batman.
Right.
Excuse me. So, and that cover's sick too. I love that book.
It is.
I'm glad that I have it.
You got any others you want to talk about real quick, and then we can get out of here?
I mean, I think you hit the nail on the head. I know that Damian Wayne, depicting or being Batman in the Deceased Dead Planet story has been fun to read and kind of visualize what that would be like with Jonathan Kent as Superman. So Damian Wayne keys are nice. I know we talked about it for a little bit, but Batman Beyond and Nightwing are going to come out in something. Like, it's going to happen. And as we talked about, Nightwing keys, Teen Titan keys in general, super affordable. The 635 is good. First Jason Todd, which is really not that expensive. I'm talking about the after the Crisis on Infinite Earths. It was after the year one storyline. So 409, 410, Batman 410 maybe. It's the one where on the cover he's taking the wheels off the Batmobile.
Oh yeah.
That'd be a good Jason Todd key to pick up. But yeah, Jason Todd keys. But that's the thing with Batman. It very seldom does something new come out. But for funsies, for something super affordable, the Duke Thomas stuff, for something kind of mid-range, your Jason Todd things.
Maybe even Batman Rebirth #1, not the one shot, but #1 that features first Gotham and Gotham Girl. Gotham Girl's still around, so maybe that could be a long play. Who knows? But right now it's it's cover price.
Right, but that's what we mean. I mean, just there's such a spectrum with a character as iconic as Batman.
So many Batman books.
We might as well just call this part 1 the modern books. I mean, we could always delve deeper into this guy, but
and it's not like Venom, who came out like 30 years ago, you know what I mean, or 40 years ago, whatever it is.
Oh gosh, I know.
Venom's been around for 80 years, so there's so many books, but we hit on a whole bunch of them. We
definitely hit on the major ones that the direction they're going in now. We hit on some potential diversity plays and characters that have yet to get their due in major mainstream media that will probably happen because Hollywood always dreams of being original, and why not take something that hasn't been done yet?
And if Alfred does die in a movie, Batman 77.
Oh, easily.
Yep.
easily. And hopefully we can get a legit Bane story, which no offense to Dark Knight Rises, but that's not Bane.
I thought it was a good movie though. So.
No, it was definitely a good movie, but it wasn't. I want Bane from the comics, man. I want the super intelligent.
At first, I used to have it at first appearance, and then I decided it wasn't a 9.8, and it wasn't a 9.8, so I sold it. But
yeah, I sold my 9.2 signed by Graham Nolan slab. That was before I knew the beauty of cleaning and pressing. So I got a sign graded. That's where it came back as. I'm like, whoops. Yeah. So went ahead and sold that. Came into contact with another one, but it was a third print, so I sold it. It is what it is. It's a book that's out there, definitely affordable in a 9.8 if you want to get it. But yeah, see, we didn't even talk about villains. We just talked about Bat Family.
We talked about Teen Titans 12. That's the biggest one for sure.
Yes, definitely.
I want Luchador Bane.
No kidding.
Bane story, yeah.
I want Bane. That's what I call it. I want Bane.
Yep.
The super intelligent guy that's ruthless.
Yep.
Because if anything, dude, the Bane we got in the Dark Knight trilogy was a pawn of Ra's al Ghul, man.
He was.
He deserves better. That's a fun conversation with Graham Nolan, who's co-creator of Bane. He just not a fan of media depictions of his character.
Everyone's perspective of a character they created, so for sure.
Yes.
Well,
but dude, we've had anywhere from 30-some people hanging out with us tonight. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, like I said, thank you to the everyone that's been hanging out anytime tonight. Tonight's live stream was brought to you by comicbook_Preston on Instagram. His name is Eric. He does an amazing job pressing books. You can bundle books to him. You can have him send it to CGC after. He does flash sales all the time. If you use my promo code BURK54, you get free shipping back to you. Make sure you check him out. Comicbook_Preston on Instagram. A link to his page is in the description. I appreciate you coming on again, Mike V. It was fun. We'll have to figure out.
My pleasure, man.
What we're going to do next week or the week after, for sure. So, well, I guess Batman 100 comes out next week, so that'll be kind of huge, maybe.
Dude, so excited.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out in the chat. Thank you again to Mike V, and thanks everyone. We had a great time 3 weeks in a row, so maybe we'll see you guys next week. And as always, go Cats, Cowabunga,